Hello everybody, this is Toy Zara, so welcome to your Transformers news update on a Tuesday. This as always is a great opportunity for me to keep you updated with things that are going on in the world of Transformers, and of course to let you know what's happening with this YouTube channel and everything else. So yes, apologies, I'm still way behind on my Instagram and TikTok, so I haven't posted on them in a few days. However, with regards to the YouTube channel, I've got some of the transformation process videos like Solar's Prime that people have been requesting, so I'm catching back up with that, and I'm trying to get on top of all the Doctor Wu figures that I've still got to do as well. But as always, there is so much going on in the news, and the great thing is, and if you've got Instagram, you'll have been, I suppose, observing that Nate, I'm going to show you some images in a second, is regularly updating all of the images of Studio Series 86 Soundwave. And of course, we've got the great news. I'm going to kick off with this. So this is going to be part of the Target 4 Geekout. Now, we've been quite lucky. These three have already been reissued in the UK, and we had these a couple of months ago. But for those of you who missed out of them, and funnily enough, I wasn't making videos when these originally came out, so the images that I've got for you to show you the promotional images I've not seen before, although I've reviewed the figures, as I said, but then the promotional images come out, I wasn't making the videos. So here they are, that is your three. So these images are from TFW 2005, they're also on T-Formers as well. So I think the one that's going to make everybody the happiest is of course Thrust. This figure has been going for insane prices on the secondary market. I completely forgot, obviously we used to do that with the decoder to read, you know, different planets and different locations, etc. Yeah, and I think what Hasbro are doing, in fact it's pretty obvious what they're doing, is they are scouring the secondary markets, checking what figures are going for insane prices, and they're thinking, do you know what, we're going to have some of that, and if we've still got the molds, we're just going to reissue it. And that seems to be the case, and I haven't got an issue with that. I'm sure lots of collectors who want Sunstreaker, who want Thrust, etc., it's going to make them very, very happy. The only people it's going to annoy, of course, are scalpers, but let's be honest, nobody's bothered about that. If these figures are actually getting to the actual collectors, the people who want them, I'm all for it, and I'm sure you guys are too. Same here applies for Gigawatt. I had to pay quite a bit for this, to be honest, because yeah, I needed to get it again to do the Knight Rider comparisons, etc. But oh well, I've still got Gigawatt. It's a great figure. It is of course another fantastic use of the Siege sideswipe mold, believe it or not. If you didn't know, it is of course, it's exactly that. It's the sideswipe mold but retooled for Gigawatt. So great news, guys. There are three figures that a lot of people who I know want, so it's fantastic. Moving on, Auldey again. This is just nuts. This is why I can't keep up, because I'm trying to review as much as I can. I'll just, fingers crossed, I'll just keep doing it as much as I can, you know, sometimes maybe 2 reviews a day, who knows. Anyway, this is, and they don't make transformable figures, by the way. They are licensed by Hasbro at Takara, and this is an AAM G1 Optimus Prime. Now they normally do Alpha Action Elite, which is AAE, but this is huge. This is 35 centimeters tall, 66 articulation points, opening chest with matrix, light effects, and slightly stylized. So this is just promotional images. They are official, but they are teaser because it's not in color. So that's your normal Alpha Auldey Optimus Prime there, up to about his shins. And this is, as I say, what they have in the works. Now, Auldey figures, if you don't know anything about them, if you're new to this channel, I've got a playlist of them. They are spectacular little figures that, as I say, they don't transform, but they are absolutely stunning. The articulation and detail on them are fantastic. And again, that's mainly due to the fact that they are licensed by Hasbro and Takara, and that's why they look as good as they do. So I'm very intrigued to see that. Right, here we go then. Good old Nate. I love the fact that he's doing this. As I say, it's just great for the fact that you guys and myself, the fans, get to see the images, the comparisons that we want to from the people who are making it. It means, it just makes it so much better. So again, if you haven't got his Instagram, go to TFW 2005, go to T-Formers. These are some of the images that he's been putting up. That is with the corrected hips. That is for the height, in case anybody wants to know the exact height. That is, of course, compared with Megatron. I know lots of people wanted to see that. We've already seen a few images of the little cassettes, the little mini-cons. They do look great. And of course, as I say, the detail. Some people are calling it quite bland, but again, that's another important size comparison you want to see. Or you know what I mean? But going back to the bland comment, some people are calling it bland, but again, you've got to remember, these are going as off the cartoon, and the cartoon was very basic. This isn't the toy version, this isn't any other deco, it's the same as Devastator. Yes, it's just all the shade of green because they're going as off the cartoon images of it. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure we'll get a toy version, I'm sure we'll get everything else, but for now, that is why it looks the way it is, and I'm just really pleased, as I say, that they are getting these comparison images. It looks like if you put a comment on his Instagram saying, compare him with this figure, or do this measurement, do this, whatever, he's actually answering them as fast as he can, so that's, again, fantastic news for us. Quick thing for people who collect blockies, this is now available on the Blockies website, and they've got some beautiful images of it. I've already been fortunate enough to review it. It is the amazing Jetwing Prime, and it's incredible, to be fair. It really has blown my mind just how good it is. And then, funnily enough, for Devastator collectors, the only one that I've not reviewed yet is the Magic Square one. There's some more images of Magic Square Devastator on their Weibo page, which again looks intriguing. Magic Square, as I say, I've reviewed their Bruticus, which you'll see him compared to in a second. These are legend scale figures. They do transform, and because of that, they are not licensed by Hasbro or Takara, so they don't share the correct names, but as you can see, they do look like the characters that we know and love. So I've reviewed him, not him, but that gives you an idea of the size of them. Right, here's Showsy's pre-order page. There is New Age's take on Scar to build up your Volcanicus. There is Dr. Wu's Laser Prime. There is everything on here you can see, including other Constructicons. Which one's this? Is it the Fans Hobby? Oh no, that's the Mastermind Creations. There's Oculomax, there's Fans Toys, there's loads of them. There's Dreamstar, there's your other New Age figures, there's the DNA upgrade kits, there's your Missing Link Ultra Magnus, there is your Missing Link Nemesis Prime, there is your Flame Toys animated Optimus Prime and winged animated Optimus Prime. There's more Dr. Wu, there's more third party, there's more fourth party, there's official Takara stuff, there's Masterpiece, MPG, and everything else. As always, loads and loads going on. So videos today, fingers crossed, should get the Dr. Wu Slugfest and Overkill done, maybe get another Auldey, and fingers crossed I should have a Hot Wheels treat to do a video on as well. So thank you very much, guys. Take care.